What's up? It's your boy, Big Reg, coming to you from the shadow of the big house in Ann Arbor, Michigan. And man, oh man, back with us tonight is the full crew. Everybody's got something to say about the big news coming out of Ann Arbor this weekend. The re-signing, the extension of Jim Harbaugh and his contract with the Michigan football program to be their head coach for the next, or I should say, for 4 more years. We're going to react to that. So joining us for that, first, as always, producer JB.
Yo, the masks are working. Vaccines are coming out soon. Make sure you sign up to get that vaccination to happen. Let's do this.
As always, keep the masks high and tight. Shout out to your mom's house. Next, joining us, as always, I should say as always, but always ready to with his conspiracy theories and his ready to spew his doctrines, his extremist views. The one, the only, Mr. Squarehead.
Reg, it's good to be back. Can't wait to start the discussion on this debacle of a football team and possibly some good news about the basketball team.
All right. We can always count on Mr. Squarehead to bring that negative energy. So I raise my glass to you, my man. Next, we have the one, the only, nameless guest.
Happy also, just like Squarehead. Love the news, baby. Brimming with optimism. Yeah.
Oh, flip-flopping as always. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I can't take it anymore. The flip-flops are just too much. Holy smokes. You're like the breakfast rush at IHOP. There's so much going on. It's ridiculous. Oh, my God.
Owning it, baby.
Oh.
Love it.
All right. And finally, joining us, parts unknown, location unknown, the one, the only, backup quarterback for the Woodside Warriors, JC from Sunnyside.
Thank you, Big Reg. First time, long time, Big Reg. Happy New Year. I love the flip-flop. Like a fish on a deck of a boat, just flopping around, trying to get him in the ice box.
You guys will be joining in soon.
Telling you, he reminds me. Remember when we used to go fishing in like Sheepshead Bay? We used to get them flounders. Remember them flounders just be flip-flopping around? Oh, good gravy. All right. Well, you know what? Why don't we go around real quick and just share what we did for the holidays, since we haven't seen each other or talked to each other since before the break.
Reg, I am boycotting Amazon, so I had to drive around and shop for my 37 kids and my beautiful wife. So I spent about 47 hours shopping this holiday, but it was quiet. It was very enjoyable. I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Wait, why are you boycotting Amazon?
Amazon is bad.
All right, on that note, we'll move along. We're glad to hear that all 37 kids were able to receive gifts. So kudos to you and your lovely wife. Next.
Yeah, during the break, we went to go see the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree. Just said, hey, let's take a late night run. Got there 11:57, bright lights. But then when we got to the tree, no lights. Turns out they turned off the lights at 12 midnight. Turned off the lights at midnight. So we got to Manhattan at midnight with a tree that was not lighted. Happy holidays.
Oh my gosh. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of Josh Gad's Speed in Space. A lot of promise, but fizzled on the delivery. Oh, well, there you go. Now you know. Get there before midnight, folks. Get there before midnight. Next.
All I did for the winter break was drive around and deliver wonderful food to people, and they paid me tips. So I made some money over the break.
Well, the American economy is still working, so there's hope yet for the future. So, yeah. You didn't have no mistletoe adventures, though? None at all?
No, I just had poop adventures, picking up poop from the dog.
Wow. If anyone wants to set up producer JB on any kind of dates or that things of this nature, just leave a comment below. We'll try to help producer JB find some love this year in 2021. And last but not least, nameless guest, what have you been up to this holiday season?
Golf, and more golf.
What?
Mama, papa, daughter, just shooting up good rounds, baby.
The courses are still open down there?
We went somewhere where we could play. Don't judge, baby. Don't judge.
Wow, I'm surprised. That sounds awesome. Well, kudos to you. Swag. Anywho, we'll get right into the discussion. Gentlemen, the news has finally been officially released by the university. James Harbaugh IV has been officially re-signed to an extended contract, adding 4 more years on top of the additional 1 year he has left on his original 7-year deal. I'll give you my thoughts first, and then we'll open it up to discussion. I think we're getting a heck of a bargain. A heck of a bargain. Jim Harbaugh used to be paid $8 million a season. Now we're getting him for half off. That's anytime you get anything for half off, that's a bargain in my book. So for me, thumbs up. But now I open it up to you, gentlemen. I know some of you are not as thrifty as I am, but I know a bargain when I see one, and I see one of the best coaches of college football in America at half price. I'm taking that deal every day of the week and twice on Sunday.
Getting Jim Harbaugh at half price is like getting used toilet paper at half price.
Oh gosh.
Oh, on a happier note, speaking of toilet paper, I bought my parents a Tushy bidet attachment.
Yeah.
You could use the Tushy bidet attachment on any toilet bowl. It installs in less than 15 minutes. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I used the bidet for the first time in my life. Game changer. Game changer. I will note that the Tushy bidet attachment does have a speed adjustment, so you can go from low flow to high pressure as needed. So just so you know, Tushy, I recommend it. Go to Tushy.com. Use promo code BADFRIENDS to get 10% off. So I'll open up the floor to you, gentlemen, to share what you're feeling and your reactions to this news.
There's no doubt in my mind that firing Don Brown was probably the highlight of this new regime. I'm excited to see what happens in a new way, but still 2020 I've pushed aside. Don't want to talk about it anymore. Just want to move forward and see what is possible. I still don't want Jim Harbaugh to be our coach, but since we have him, might as well just keep rolling on.
Wow, that is a dour outlook for 2021 and beyond from producer JB. His highlight of the year is firing a man, and now anyway. Next. Holy smokes.
Well,
I think
one of the things that I've committed to 2021 is to be a realist. You will not hear me say 12-0, regardless of what season we're in. And here's the thing about Jim Harbaugh. Look, I like the man. I hope he's successful at Michigan. Same time, let's call it like it is. What happened was during the 2 weeks that the contract was ready for him to sign, he was holding out, hoping an NFL team would have interest in him. There wasn't an NFL team interested in him, so he had to settle for Michigan football to be the head coach here. And I want him to be successful, but I have serious questions about having a coach where we weren't his number one option. So I hope he's successful, but I don't know, in 2 years, 3 years, I think we'll be looking for another head coach because he's going to bolt for the NFL.
Yowzers. Another Debbie Downer. Wow. 2 for 2 so far on the Debbie Downer patrol. Producer JB Downer, JC from Sunnyside Downer. That's a bold statement to say that Jim Harbaugh didn't really want to be here and he's settling for us. Holy smokes. This sounds like something out of a K-drama so far. Next.
Let me flip the script because I'm pretty sure Squarehead would make it 3 for 3. All right. So before we go down that road, I, for one, am an unabashed Jim Harbaugh supporter still. So I was happy to hear of the news of his return. Okay.
The only thing unabashed, probably not flip-flop.
No, yes. I love the flip-flops. I will flop and I'll flip and I'll flop back again. That I love. But roll the tapes back. I was never one of these fire Harbaugh guys, okay? I hated the debacle of the season, but I really believe that our best chance lay with Jim, and I'm not so sure we're his second option. I wouldn't be surprised, really, if this is more a product of him being Ward and the Michigan Boosters second option. So, this is complicated. That's all. I'm not sure exactly anybody really knows.
Man, oh man. I feel this is like that Netflix movie with Scarlett Johansson and Adam Driver, according to you guys. This loveless marriage that is headed for divorce. Holy smokes. What the heck? Oh, yeah. I'm feeling worse and worse as I listen to you guys. Last but not least, of course, Mr. Squarehead. What say you?
Reg, I'm excited. I'm glad that Harbaugh got the extension because my Fire Harbaugh campaign will start again, and I will be proven correct when he gets fired before this extension runs out. And let me give you a prediction. He will be fired by all accounts, but he's going to resign and quit before he gets fired because this man is too prideful. He will be fired, but will quit before that happens. And I'm excited to start my campaign back on a roll and gain more traction and more members of the Fire Harbaugh campaign. I welcome 2021 with excitement, Reg.
Oh, God.
I just feel like I need to go on record and just say that I'm distancing myself from Mr. Squarehead and his campaign. I got emotionally wrapped up in his Fire Harbaugh, especially after the season we had. I'm not about Fire Harbaugh. I'm not about having 23 kids going on 34. I'm a realist now. Mr. Squarehead and his impulsive, predictions and comments. I'm out of that now. I'm woke. I'm cleansed. I had to go through a little bit of that, but I'm out of that cult now, and I'm a realist about how we see Michigan football.
JC from Sunnyside, when you're
All right. Well, now that we've heard from everybody, man, oh man. Well, I expected there to be not as much excitement as it was when Jim Harbaugh first got hired, but holy smokes, this is a total 180. I, for one, am happy that he's coming back. I'm excited to see that he is recommitted to the University of Michigan, and I'm most excited that he's willing to do it at half the price, okay? That he's willing to say, hey, I'll take half the price or half the pay, and I will prove my worth going forward. So that, for me, is a big win. I'm excited to see who he brings in at key positions, like the D coordinator, and I'm just pumped up for 2021.
We'll see.
Wow, these guys, holy smokes. Nobody is pumped up for Michigan football, so, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. To show me what have you done for me lately kind of feel, I could accept that.
Yeah, we'll be 7-6 next year. You know,
Huh?
we'll be 7-6 maybe. You know, we
Right.
don't have much coming back.
So you guys, for 2021, you don't see much of an improvement over 2020 then, is what the feel is for me.
But look, I like where we're headed potentially on offense, and I think everybody has great trepidation about this defense. So many question marks. Come on, we got defensive coordinator troubles and possible more defections. So we will see.
All right. Well, we shall see. Indeed. 2021. Well, we'll first say goodbye, 2020. 2021. We'll see what you bring for us as we go forward. But at least we know one thing. Jim Harbaugh will be leading the way. And to that, I raise my glass. Moving on. Now we get to the good stuff. The good news. The feel-good story of the year so far. The Michigan Wolverines men's basketball program undefeated at 10-0, 5-0 in the Big Ten, the toughest basketball conference in America. Number 10 ranked in the AP, number 9 in the coaches poll. Holy smokes! I don't think you guys can say anything bad about this team, can you?
There is nothing more exciting than having a team get ready for the tournament. I'm telling you right now, put it in the books. We are going to make a wonderful run in that tournament. I am excited right now because we're undefeated. We're on top of our conference. But hey, what's more important is Juwan Howard getting this team pumped up, working together, being a family, hustling for one another, cheering one another on. If you see that bench, the bench goes crazy every time someone's going to shoot a three, dunk the ball, steal, get on the floor. This team is getting me excited again for March Madness. There's nothing that I cannot wait for until to see this team get in that tournament and then make their run. Mark it right now. This is going to be the third team in Michigan's past 10 years that are going to get very far in the tournament.
Let's slow your roll a little bit. You act like we're the only college basketball team that gets excited on the bench. There's hundreds of college basketball teams that get excited when they hit threes or when they dive for the ball. Cautious optimism. 10-0 is good, but we haven't really dealt or played with any elite teams against any elite teams. Number one. Number two, Hunter has never been in foul trouble. Let's wait to see when Hunter gets into foul trouble and who they bring in as his backup. We got nobody. What's his face? Austin Davis, he's injured. Johns Jr., come on, man. Johns Jr., what is he going to do? He's a poor man power forward. Come on. Trying to play center. We haven't been tested yet. This team has not been tested yet. So let's cautious optimism, slow your roll. We're a very, very good team. We'll see how we do in the future.
No, it's interesting you brought up Brandon Johns Jr. because I actually think that your game and his game, Mr. Squarehead, there's some parallels there between Mr. Squarehead's game and Brandon Johns Jr.
Wow.
You know, we are a legit top 10 team, right? We play great on the ball defense, high intensity, high energy. Juwan Howard is doing an exceptional job with this team. Hunter Dickinson, all the respect that he's garnered, absolutely deserved. Isaiah Livers taking a step back from being the number one option to the number 3. Wagner's on steroids. He's 20 pounds of muscle. So I get all of that. I love watching this team. Mike Smith Jr., he actually reminds me of the game that he plays, kind of like our friend in Germany, our friend Jacob in Germany, except I think our friend in Germany didn't pass as much. I remember playing on the same team. He really didn't pass me the ball a whole lot. So yes, we're a great team. At the same time, I think I just want to temper our excitement because I think when we're undefeated, when we're blowing our teams out by 30, we might think that we're the UNLV running Rebels, and we are not. Let's just temper our excitement. We're not going to blow all of our ranked team by 30. We're a solid team. Let's see what we do against Wisconsin. Let's see what we do against Iowa away from home. And then we can say we're legit top 3, top 4 team with championship aspirations. But we are going to make a run in March. Great team. Shout out to Juwan Howard. Shout out to Ward Manuel for getting Juwan Howard here to the University of Michigan.
Hey, just to chime in, I could go along with a lot of that, but I don't think we need to make any apology. Be excited. This team is legit. They have passed the eye test. Hey, maybe we have not played an elite team quite yet, but 10 teams have played an elite team in the Michigan Wolverines. Okay, we are an elite team. Elite 8, okay, top 8-ish, top 10 for sure, right? And I can't wait for the battles in the top 3 in the Big Ten, because those are going to be just fun and super good to watch. So I'm with JB. Cautious optimism. That's Michigan football talk, right? We have plenty to be excited about. This is an awesome squad, and we're on the come. We are ascending, and this team is only getting better. And everyone, even outside of Michigan, can see it. We're getting national recognition here. So enjoy the ride. No apology. Love it.
I was expecting more of that kind of reaction to our start so far. But man, oh man, I don't know why Squarehead and JC from Sunnyside are so dour so far about what this team has accomplished. This team has accomplished a lot. This team has shown a lot. The players individually have shown a lot. This team as a collective has shown a lot. So that's why I am super pumped up about what this team has done so far and what they can do going forward. This team, in my opinion, is the top team in the Big Ten, the toughest basketball conference in all of America. So that's why, for me, I go into each game, each single game, confident that this Michigan team could pull off the W. The W. Now, things might happen. They might not win every single game. That's a given. But I go into each and every matchup confident that this team has more than enough to pull out the big W in each of those situations. And that's why this team gives me so much joy. And I'm just looking forward. I'm pleased as punch with how it's going, and I'm just looking forward to what else they're going to accomplish this season. Because I know for a fact that this team is going to do a lot of good things.
Amen, brother.
Wow, you guys. Still not excited about this team, though, huh? All right.
There's excitement. There's
No,
excitement.
there's not. No. You guys are acting like you just met a supermodel on a blind date, and you're like, but we don't know how her feet look. What? What are you talking about?
The feet matter. The feet matter.
Out of here, man.
They do matter, but so does everything else up top, okay? There's plenty to like here, okay? All right, there's plenty.
There's a ton to love. Holy smokes. You guys are killing now. Holy cow.
I mean, the dose of reality is that our schedule right now is pretty much on the lighter end, but it's continually increasing. Next Tuesday, Wisconsin, another highly ranked team, and going back to Minnesota. It's gonna get better. I like the way that we're trajectorying, and there are gonna be games that we do lose, but I honestly think we're not gonna get blown out by anyone. We are that kind of level of team where we have a chance in every game.
Be bold. Make a projection. Do you fault Michigan? You can only play the games on your schedule through 10 games. You've seen what we've done with them. We look like we fit. We're going to win some big games. So no hedging, okay? And that goes to you too, Reg, because this whole hedging on Harbaugh for half price. What a weak hedge. Come on. If you're going to be excited, be excited. Give me a break.
Wow. Nameless throwing it out.
One of the top football coaches in America. And we're getting a bargain, a huge bargain, and getting him at half off. That's not a hedge. I'm just saying we're getting a great deal. You know what I'm saying? This is coming from a guy that grew up in Queens, New York, and I can spot a great deal, baby. I can always spot a great deal. You're looking at one of the master hagglers of all time. That's all I'm saying. We're just getting a great deal. That's all I mean. Anywho,
I think one of the big things we have going for us is when Eli Brooks, Sean D. Brown, Livers, Wagner, and Dickinson, we're long. We're very long.
Long duck dong, baby. Long duck.
We've
dong.
never had a guy like Dickinson as long as Dickinson. We're long.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
freaking long.
and the energy that we bring to the length. That's
energetic length, baby. Energetic length.
It's effective. It's effective. Let's just leave it at that, okay? It's effective. It's very effective. Very effective. Anywho, holy smokes.
Effective length, baby. All the way.
Take it easy. Holy smokes. Anyway,
Sunnyside.
Holy smokes. I, for one, am positive about the trajectory of the football team and also the basketball team. Obviously, that sentiment is not shared by everybody tonight. But having said all that, hopefully, for the basketball season at least, we could see out the rest of 2021 and see some more good things. Anything else, you guys?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
The trajectory of this show continues as more and more subscribers get on. So make sure to click on that link below to click on subscribe. Click on the top right to get notifications of the new videos that get posted. Write some comments down below. Let us know what you think about some of the things that are on there and your predictions for this football and this basketball team that's happening.
There you go. Producer JB doing producer JB kind of stuff. We raise our glass to that. But if there's nothing else, we'll just hope for the best as far as football goes, and we'll expect the best. We will expect the best when it comes to the basketball program, starting this coming Tuesday against the Wisconsin Badgers. And I hope that they'll make a strong statement so that you guys will take another step forward in your faith in this team. But to that, all those and then some, I'll say, go blue.
Go blue.
Go blue. Go blue.
Go blue.
Go blue.